guys, it's Amber. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about a new to me makeup company. I have used a little bit of their stuff here and there, but I haven't done a full review, so that's what I'm going to do today. And I'm also going to just get ready and kind of explain the products. This is from Focallure Beauty, is which I think how you say it. I have their beautiful Perth palette. This is 15 color eyeshadow palette. It looks like this. I also have their Sculpt and Glow, which I've been using quite a bit. And I also have 3 different lip colors. These are their matte lips. I have number 13 Wine. I have shade 44 Thulian Pink. I have no idea how you say this. And I have shade 7, which is called Chestnut. So those are the 3 lip colors I have as well. So we're just going to play with those, chit chat a little bit. I'll share my thoughts on them. I'm going to just hurry and put my foundation on really quick. Briefly give you a quick update of what I've been up to. Basically, school. School has been kicking my trash. If you don't know, I have been doing online K through 12 school. I put this Cover FX primer on, and I'm still loving this CoverGirl Outlast foundation. So that has been taking up so much of my time. My son is literally doing a online interactive math class with his class and his teacher right now. I have under 30 minutes, so we are going to bust this out because I'm a multitasking mama. All right, for concealer, I'm going to be using that e.l.f. concealer I just got. I've actually been really liking this as a primer as well. So I put a little bit on my eyelids, a little down my nose here, a little under my eyes. Just like that. I really need to get a darker shade in this that matches more of my skin tone. It's something I need to do. But yeah, Focallure Beauty just reached out to me. I think they found me on Instagram and they just asked me if I would be interested in trying their products. And so I just took a look at their website and I saw a lot of awesome things they had to offer. And I haven't heard much about them. Like, their Instagram page is pretty good. They had some looks and they had reposted some things. So I was like, hey, sure, I'll give it a try. I had a hard time choosing a palette though because they all looked really nice. But I decided to go with the Perth palette because it has a lot of blue tones. And I felt like, I don't know, felt like blue has been a really popular color. I feel like a lot of companies have been coming out with blue palettes. So I thought it was something that I would want to try. So I'm just doing my powder. This is my shade 1 Pacifica powder. This is a Cherry Blossom. This is my current favorite. So I know I just did a blue look. It was with the, what is this, CoverGirl Rain palette. But I think I'm going to do another blue look today. Sorry, it's just, I really like the blue of this. So I'm going to be using that. So what I'm going to go into first is this color called Beaches, and I'm going to use that as kind of a transition shade. Then I'm going to go into the shade called Shark Bay and put that on the outside corner, and then go into Perth on the inside. And then I'm going to use this magical shade, which is called Opal, and I'm going to put that in between. Once I'm done with my eyeshadow look, I'll do some quick swatches, then we'll move on to the next. So this is kind of like a, I don't know what you call this. Get ready with me, review, swatches. I'm just doing a thing. I got 30 minutes. I'm just figuring out. We're just going to see how it goes. So I do like that this palette has some like transition shades that aren't blue, because I think sometimes with blue it can easily get out of hand. And so I do enjoy that. It doesn't have any light cream shades, but overall I still like the color selection. So I'm just kind of sweeping this on, just kind of as a base for everything. So this is the shade right here I used, and then I'm going to go into Shark Bay right here. Let's see. I like that these shades are kind of blue, but they really do kind of lend to that purple side a little bit, which is pretty fun. I wore this look on my Instagram and a lot of you guys really liked it, or a lot of people from there liked it. I know I have some different followers in each place, but a lot of people from Instagram really liked it. So I figured it would be a good one to recreate. So I do feel like this shades do need a little bit of building, but I feel like it's okay because blues, like I've mentioned, can get out of hand pretty quickly. But they build up to a really nice shade. These shadows are similar to the CoverGirl Rain palette, where they're kind of like creamy. They have a very creamy consistency to them. So I do find like flat type of shader brushes, more like concealer type brushes, do work a little bit better to lay it down. And then I just kind of blend it out with like a fluffy brush. So now I'm going to go into Perth. See, that is super pigmented. I love how metallic these shades are, and they seem to blend really well into each other. Obviously, the metallic shades and the matte shades blend better into each other than, say, like a metallic into a matte, but overall, it's still pretty good. I've honestly really liked all the different looks I've made with this palette. So overall, I'd say it has been a good experience. And I don't want there to be like a harsh edge here where it transitions, so I just kind of go back into that beaches color and just kind of blend it out a little. Here's our current situation of the color. And here's where the magic happens. This is kind of a pressed glitter, and it looks purple in some light and blue in others. This is just like the most gorgeous topper. So I'm just going to use my finger and just kind of go right over this center part. I feel like, you know, you get this color and you're like, okay, you know, that's pretty. But like you put this glitter on it and it's like next level. Like it just totally transforms it. And considering it's glitter, like I'm not getting a ton of fallout on my face, which I'm quite pleased about. Alrighty, and I'm gonna go in the inner corner. This shade has gotten a little dirty from me playing in it, but this is the shade Wah. It is the white one right there. So I'm gonna just highlight my inner corners right here. Brighten that up. I feel like I kind of need to clean up a little under my eyes and just kind of blend a few things out, but overall I think we are doing good. So you guys can see, as far as working with the glitter, there's really not too much fallout, like just as far as application goes. Alrighty, so I'm gonna cut to the Sculpt and Glow. So this, I really like the palette, but I really like this. I feel like this shade is perfect for my skin tone. I feel like these are great color choices. Like they complement each other really well. This is 03. So this, they've kind of duped the Jaclyn Hill, I guess, because they've called it Champagne Pop. And then this is Ipanema Sun. I probably slaughtered that, but that's what the name of the bronzer is. I like that this is obviously matte and it's a little bit more cool toned. It's shimmery, but they have these in lots of different color choices. So it's not like this is the only one. I think it gives a really nice look to the cheeks. I'm actually going to skip blush because I don't want it to, I just want to show off the contour a little bit more. And then I have my, all right, apparently my highlight brushes ran away, so I'm going to use my Kabuki again. I mean, look at that. It is popping. Like, but I don't notice like that it's really accentuating texture in a huge way. Of course, my skin looks a lot better. I did just post my Curology video. If you guys missed that and you're wondering what I've been using for my skin, I just posted a video all about that. But yeah, I really like that. I'm gonna blend it together a little bit. And so let's go back just for a second and I'm going to do these swatches before I forget. So, just rubbing my hands in. We have Beaches, which is what I used on my transition. This one is called Vegemite. We have Perth, which is what I used on my eye look. And Wah, which I also used in my eye look. Coral. Coral Reef. So even though I think the blues are the star of the show, these mattes, I'm not mad about those. Shrimp. I really like this color, Shrimp. It's a really pretty transition shade. This is called Noombat. Probably said that wrong. Also very pretty. Then we have Fremantle. The green, Swan River. That one's probably not as strong as far as the metallics go. Then Opal, which is the glitter. This is Mount Eliza. This is a warm matte brown. Then we have Shark Bay, which is the blue that I used. Fashion Fruit. It's another kind of purpley blue. And then another glitter, which is called Pavlova. And that one is also, look at that. That is so pretty. I'm kind of like, oh, I should use that, but hard to use all of it. Here's a nice good look at the palette. Alright, so I need to do my eyebrows really quick, which is not really important to this video, but important to the overall look. Still not a big fan of this CoverGirl eyeliner. I don't know why I haven't bought another one, but it's what I had, so we're just going to go with that. That's how it goes, you know? Hits and misses sometimes. This is the supersizer. Alright, so I'm going to go with the lightest shade, but I'm going to swatch them for you. We'll go with the bicep swatch. How's that? So this one is Thulian Pink. I think that's the one I'm going to wear. This one is Chestnut. Maybe I'll wear this one. And this one is Wine. Definitely going to take these off or people are going to be like, what the heck is this girl doing? My kids are calling me. So these are very liquidy when they come out and there's a lot in there. So I have to be really careful applying them because it's easy to get too much, like I just did. I don't know advise you do this when you talk. So I would actually suggest you wipe off the applicator. There's just too much product on it. But these colors do last quite a bit of time, but they are a dry formula. So if you don't like that dry formula, then you probably won't like these as much. But I find that here in Utah, I have a harder time with drier things. But if I was back home in Houston, probably wouldn't have any problem because the humidity would just take care of that moisture. Thank you guys so much for joining me today on this little review. Get ready with me. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!